Good evening, everyone. It is April 27th, 2023, or I guess April 28th on the East Coast. And we've had a monster of a squeeze session. Uh, went ahead and deleted the little Twitter post on this thing over here, but you can see that I got this one wrong. I thought we'd be making our way down towards 4,009, and I think the market in general thought we were going to make our way down towards 4,000 ish. And that resulted in one hell of a squeeze. I had mentioned intraday at least that, or sorry, the day prior at least, for intraday trading, that I was looking for tomorrow to have the ability to squeeze if we got over that 4,100 or a 970 on the NQ. And this is quite the squeeze. We left behind five or six sets of single prints during the RTH. Just not a single red 30-minute candle until 3 p.m. Just an absolute ripper of a session. We failed. We just essentially regained that 40-80-ish position that we had during last month end, and just ripped this thing above this area of supply around 4110 that we were unable to break on the Wednesday session. And we spent some time churning around here today and then broke right through it. And that's what I was worried about. That's what I was concerned about. That's what I thought we might get. Now, over on the NQ, similar story. Let's go ahead and pull up the weekly outlook here. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane ripper. Yeah, above equals 311 half attempt. There you go. That was the attempt. Same thing on the NQ. I think people thought we were going to make lower lows, and they just got squeezed to all hell. The earnings have just been beat after beat after beat. Amazon pumped, I think, 10% after hours. However, I think by the time after hours closed, it was back to flat. So that's a little bit interesting. But overall, the market has continued to beat, and we are back at this 210-ish spot, the key resistance level. We are back there on the NQ. So how am I looking to trade these guys? Well, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not going to trade tomorrow because it's month end, and month end is usually my worst day. So how would I theoretically be trading this? Well, if we open inside range above this 28-ish number, I'll be looking to short 53 3/4, which looks like it's working right now during this Globex session. That simply being where the volume was conducted, where we had a distributive point of control, 53 3/4. If we gap up instead, I would consider quite a few individuals to be trapped as we closed way above VWAP, sitting at 28-ish, the 4 p.m. close on that. So I think we could get a nice gap up long at 56 and start targeting this 80 number. 80 is where I think we could get a short going. To the downside, I would want to be long 28/4. That simply being the VWAP close from the session and where we had some inventory build up, and I'm sure we trapped some shorts here again. So I think 28/4 or 28 half, whatever it is. I think it's 28/4 on lower time frames. It's more accurate. Below there, 4107 is the primary auction, which was a key resistance during this Wednesday morning and afternoon session, and then where we held the bid and developed a point of control in the morning. There's an argument you could also take 4139 half for a long, built some nice inventory there and ramped up. That's also been a key level this week. Crazy to think this has all been 1 week after being so range bound. It's hard to really think that we moved 100 points. So that is an area of interest as well. That may work on the long side 39 half. That's showing us 39 3/4. Over on the NQ, similar story, not too different. I don't want to be short at the point of control on NQ, which is sitting at, what is that, 13,235. The only reason being is because that puts us above my zone here, this 231 level. That's been very interesting to me. and you can see that's working right now. Now that is where we closed on the 4 p.m. close. So if we gap up, same idea as the ES, I think we'll have trapped individuals, and you can get long off 231. And that same idea, looking to get long that VWAP close where we had some nice churn there at 135. 109.5 was a developing point of control. So that has also been a key level for the past, I don't know, month. This 105-ish zone. Below there, it wouldn't get long until 970. That being the critical level all week long. That's how I'd be looking to play the NQ, and then one short attempt. I think you could get going at 311.5. Nothing really else. I think tomorrow, being month end, I would rather be long than I'd be short. In terms of inventory, this has been something interesting to watch. Let's just pull this up on another chart here. Here you go. Here's the ES. This is weekly inventory. Pull this up like that. There we go. You can see on the week we got quite short, a negative 260,000 delta. Just about flattened out into that close. So for the large part, we are now back to being mostly flat. Negative 30,000 is relatively short, but nothing crazy on the week. Once you get to negative 100 or so, you could start considering some sort of mean reversion. But we were extremely short. We've reverted most of it off on the NQ. Pull this up, even draw some nice little levels for you guys. Go to the external trading hours, throw up a 5-minute. Negative 40,000. So the NQ is still quite short, and you can really tell when I was saying this thing just looks so distributive. You can really see that every time it pretty much got to zero, it sold off. Same thing in prior weeks. So the NQ, I think, has more room to the upside, just because people were so freaking short on it. So I think that's something important to note. Keeping it pretty simple there for the rest of the day, rest of the session. Just looking for a few longs, probably 109, 135, 231 if we gap up, short 311 on the ES, long 07, 28 quarter, 39.5, and then long 56s if we get a gap up. Otherwise, it's short 53s and short 80s. Hope that makes sense. Hope it helps. I'm sleepy, so have a great night and trade safe.